Hello, fellow Toastmasters. This is Lisa Raymond with weservespeakers. See up top here. What I wanted to share with you real quick, I just finished our on-demand TLI session, and I wanted to share with our club officers what else they're going to need when they fill out the final evaluation form. So for every session that we've had on the nuts and bolts online, on the on-demand, we've had the opening session, the Power of 7. We've had our nuts and bolts session, either beginning or intermediate. We have had 2 elective sessions, and then we have the live Zoom. After that live Zoom, you have an evaluation form for the live Zoom and one overall one. So let me share my screen, and I'm going to let you see what I'm seeing here. This is the link I was given for step 5, which was not aware to me, and I apologize for that. This is the overall session evaluation. So they're going to ask you for your email address. And if you're like me and you have more than one Gmail address, you're going to have to switch. Give you your email address here, your name, your member number, which again is back at toastmasters.org. See if I can get there really quick and share that to, where is it? Give me half a second, guys. Sorry about that. It's in the same tab. Okay, hang on a second. You stop that share, and then I'm going to go share that screen. So this is going to get a little bouncy. I apologize. Okay, go back over here real quick. And I can go here and see if I can share that screen. Okay, so hopefully all of you are seeing my screen right now. This is your member number right here. So once you log in to toastmasters.org, you're going to come to your home screen. When you go to your home screen, if it doesn't appear right away, say you've been other places on the toastmasters.org website, go back to your home page, and your member number is right here in the blue, right at the top. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to go back to our quick little program and share my screen again. And now that you have your member number, did you watch that video? This is why I recommend taking notes and keeping track of what you've done. There was only one Power of 7, 1 nuts and bolts, but there were 2 elective sessions that we were doing on demand. So did I watch this? Yes. Did I watch one of the nuts and bolts? Yes. Then here, you have to pick the 2 electives that you watched. If you don't remember what they were, hopefully you printed out the evaluation form or at least took notes and named the session that you took notes from. Then, did this meet your expectations? Give a scale rating, 1 to 5. How would you rate the overall quality of this program? Scale of 1 to 5. Do you feel you were given enough time and resources to complete your training? Yes or no? Do you think the content in the training material was good? Was it sufficient? Can you get up on the ground and do the role of your officer role? And that's a yes or no. And if it does end up being a no, guys, it's okay. That's why Colleen and Ray and I are here. We're seasoned Toastmasters. We will help you through this. David is also a seasoned officer. He's not an officer at the moment, but he's a seasoned Toastmaster. The club that he's in is different from ours. He's a dual club member, is what they're called. So absolutely, you can tag him for information as well. Would you recommend the training? That's a yes or no. Were all the sessions viewed, engaging, interesting? Which ones did you not find such, and why? Are there additional topics you'd like to see offered in the future? That's an answer they're looking for. If you don't have any, not a problem. It's not required. The only questions that are required are the ones that have this red asterisk with them, which you've probably seen in the other evaluation forms. It won't let you out of the evaluation form until you've filled out the required ones. Do you have any special difficulties with the training? Yes or no. Tell them if you did. Tell them if you didn't. Don't have to worry about filling it in. Do you have any other suggestions to help us improve this learning experience for the future? They do want to know that because they want to make sure they're crafting the program with the members in mind. You can tell them what's on your mind. If you have nothing, don't worry about it. You can always email them later and let them know because you may have to think about it. They have opportunities for volunteers, yes or no. How may they contact you? And then submit. I would right click and do a print of this before you submit it. especially if you're on a PC, it's right click. I'm not sure you can do that on a Mac, but I would find a way to either do a right click or control print, which would be control P, or command P on a Macintosh, and save this somehow. I like to save it as a PDF file. I think most programs will do that in the browsers. This way, if they lose this information for any way, shape, or form, we can prove that you took the session and that you did complete all the steps. At least if you got to this point, you did. And I would, if you haven't done that with your other evaluations yet, if you haven't had a chance to take the online TLI yet, or if you weren't able to go to the one in person and you're doing the online, again, I would recommend doing the control print or command print, which is control P or command B, to save whatever the evaluation form was that you had. Again, I don't expect to have to turn it in as proof, but you never know. Ray and I had to do that last year. That was not particularly fun, but we were able to prove it. So just as a backup, once it's been given credit and your officer role has been given credit, you can throw it away in the trash. I don't care. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about the TLI that you're supposed to take, and again, I recommend we get that done by the 11th of August, not the 31st. That's when District 3 has to turn everything into Toastmasters.org. I want it done by the 11th so they have plenty of time to turn things in, so we're not doing things at the last minute. So if at all possible, please try to get this done by the 11th. Otherwise, you do have till Saturday the 31st. And if you have questions, Colleen and Ray and I and David Schneider, our newest member, are here to help you. Thanks for watching and have a great night.